Looking at the court knowing this is where you belong, knowing this is your passion, knowing you may have to give it all up. Florida State's tenacious tennis player Blake Davis wants to win. Last spring, Blake went 20-5 and defeated #1 Virginia with doubles partner Dominic Catrone. The only senior on this year's team, Blake is stepping up his game. He's ready to help lead the team both on and off the court.
You get a little more responsibility than the previous years, so it's been fun so far.
When we all go through situations in the team that we need some advice, he's the one he's probably been through the situation before. He's been here the longest, so I think we all look up to him, and we know that he is the only senior and he is the one with the most experience, and we all try to use that to our benefit.
Blake's passion for tennis is in his heart and has even left marks on his bones.
Yeah, so I had 3 knee surgeries before I got to Florida State. It's like an OCD lesion, so apparently a piece of bone broke off inside my leg. So they had to go in, put some screws into my knee.
He's gone through some serious injuries, but I think what makes him unique is he's always come out on the other side of those injuries, and he's always managed to come back to the team and really be a great player on our team, and has really helped us advance the team even though he's been fighting through all these injuries.
If you don't love the sport and you don't dream about it all the time, you won't really be able to come back from that.
Over the summer of 2012, Blake was ready to step back out onto the court, but he found out he had to put his racket down for fall and possibly for the rest of his career.
I had back surgery on my L5 disc in my back. I had a really severe herniation there, and so I had to take care of that. It was a tough road coming back, but I was able to get it done. There was a period where, I didn't know if I'd be able to come back after my 4th surgery, or if I was able to come back, if I didn't know if I'd be good enough at the sport anymore to contribute to the team. When you're sitting up in the stands watching your teammates, you want them to do well, but it sucks because you're not out there at the same time. You kind of get that feeling like, man, there's nothing more that I'd rather be doing than playing on the court. I met with the coaches, met with my team. There was talks about possibly medically disqualifying for the rest of my career. So it was a long process, met with my family, but eventually we came out. I wanted to give it another shot. I thought I still had some gas left in the tank to give to the team. And
a lot of people would have given up after that, but he had his ambitions and the goals that he wanted to do, and so that's now what he's trying to accomplish.
There's some points where you can just see he's just not feeling right, and I think it's really amazing how he never lets it affect his tennis, even though I know he's in pain. He masked it really well, and he's learned to fight through it.
With his back and knee healed and his pain under control, Blake is ready to serve up his best performance yet.
I think one of our goals is to be an All-American, which we just missed last year, and maybe even take it a step further and win the NCAA tournament, which would be really cool.
We expect for him to give everything he has. We know it's his last year of tennis, and he knows it's his last year of tennis, and he's told us that he's going to give everything he has and leave it all out on the court.
Tennis is Blake's passion, but the senior knows there's life after sports.
I recently got a job with Wells Fargo out in LA in their investment banking branch, so really looking forward to that. That'll start in June of next year. It's amazing. You can kind of relax, focus on tennis in school, and let it take care of itself.
I wasn't surprised at all. Blake's been someone that's really worked hard for everything he has, and I knew he'd work hard for the job, and we all knew he was going to get it. That's really going to help his tennis as well, knowing that he has something there for him when he's done with the sport, and he's really excited, and we're all excited for him.
He showed right away that he had the ability both on the tennis and the non-tennis side, and he's very driven and wants to be successful.
Blake's ambition and love for the game has taken him to great heights and helping him in his struggles, something he will look back to help him have a successful future in LA. I'm Erin Lisch for Seminole Sports Magazine.